Hi friends, welcome back to another session on English grammar. In my previous video, I started with past tense and completed the discussion. Today, we continue with the discussion on past tense, coming to past continuous tense or past progressive tense. Okay, let's come to the structure of a sentence in past continuous tense. Here we should have a subject plus was or were plus ing form of the verb. When the subject is singular, we use was, and when the subject is plural, we use were. Subject plus was or were plus ing form or the present participle of the verb. That is the structure of a sentence in past continuous tense. Let's come to the uses of past continuous tense. First one, to represent. It represents an action that was going on at some time in the past. That is, we just point out a point of time in the past and say that an action was in progress at that time. In a very simple way, we can explain it like that. We point out a point of time in the past and say that an action was in progress there. Let's see an example. When I saw them, so a point of time in the past, they, and that is in simple past tense. When I saw them, they were playing football. The action which was in progress. Since the subject is plural, we have used were. They were playing football. When I was traveling from Thrissur to Ernakulam, you telephoned to me. Or when you telephoned to me, so we are speaking about a point of time in the past. When you telephoned to me in simple past tense, I was traveling from Thrissur to Ernakulam. The action in progress. Okay, let's come to the second use to show that an action took place when another action was in progress. Here there are two actions. One action is in progress. It is being continued. Okay, and another action took place all of a sudden. That is it. See the example. When the bus was taking a sharp turn, the action in progress is the bus taking a sharp turn. The bus was taking a sharp turn. It collided in simple past tense. Collided with a lorry. So an action in progress and then another action take place. So to express such a situation, we can use past continuous tense. Another example from our practical life. When I was waiting at the bus stop, I was waiting at the bus stop. An action in progress. What happened? A cyclist dashed against me. Okay. So an action in progress, then another action take place. So the action in progress is expressed in past continuous tense and the other action in simple past tense. Then third use, to speak of an action happening at the same time. That means two actions happening simultaneously at the same time. Something is happening, something else also is happening. See the famous example. When Rome was burning, Nero was fiddling. So Rome was burning, Nero was fiddling. So two actions, Rome burning and Nero fiddling. That happens simultaneously or at the same time. Okay, another example from practical life. When the class was going on, children were playing. Here also, since the class is collective singular, we have used the verb in singular, was going on. Children plural, so were speaking. When the class, two actions happening simultaneously. This happens almost every day in school. The teacher goes on taking the class and children on the other side goes on talking. As soon as the teacher turns to the blackboard, what happens? The children start talking. Two actions happening simultaneously. Okay. When the class was going on, children were playing. And coming to the fourth and the last use, to speak of persistent habits. That means some habits are persistent in us. Some people are in the habit of always complaining. Some people are always in the habit of grumbling. Okay. She was always complaining. grumbling, or he was always complaining, grumbling. So there is a persistent habit with her. Then she was continually coming late for the class. Usually these words are used with always and continually. This structure is always used with always and continually. See, he was always complaining. The always comes between the auxiliary verb and the main verb. Okay, he was always complaining or grumbling. She was continually. So was is here, and then coming is here, and continually in between. Okay, she was continually coming late for the class. I just wanted to point out the position of this always and continually in such a structure. Okay, so these are the important uses of past continuous tense. So you can use them in your writing and speaking and improve your language. Hope the session was edifying and enjoyable. We will meet again with another session on past tense, and that will be on past perfect tense. Till then, goodbye and thank you.